drew me in like lightning from the very start. Cast out like a meteor straight in my heart. Can't wait for your light to shower my atmosphere. I feel the pressure changing every time you're near. I know there is nobody who's better than you are. The way you light my sky, 'cause you're my shooting star. 'Cause you're my shooting star. 'Cause you're my shooting star. Like water falling everywhere around me. I feel your energy surround me. The crash of your thunder when you and I collide. I feel the pressure changing every time you're near. I know there is nobody who's better than you are. You see
Welcome to Watchpoint Omega.
How's everyone doing, chat? Are we ready to crash on an alien world? I want to show you what it's like. It is he. Indeed it is. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday afternoon. Hope it's going well for everybody. Ooh, Umi's never played this game. Yeah, this should be interesting. It's by the same people who did the older Fallout games. Rookie? I've been with the Astral Agency for decades. Like, I am far from a rookie. They wouldn't trust me with the state-of-the-art armor if they didn't. They don't give this stuff to rookies. Oh.
Intruder alert. Red lights. Warning siren. Wee woo, wee woo. Magnetar, we need to install proper alarms.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I am Foofy. Thank you very much for bringing your chat in.
Welcome to Watchpoint Omega.
Thank you very much for the follow. What were you doing? How was the stream? Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. I am Astral Agent Magnetar, the brightest star in the universe. and on task for Triad to protect your planet for the foreseeable
Welcome to
future.
Watch Point Omega.
The Camelot Bard, thank you very much for following.
Welcome to Watch Point Omega.
Oh. Etrinator, thank you very much for following. So many good people popping in. Yeah, thanks for joining me. We're gonna be doing the Outer Worlds soon.
Welcome to Watch Point Omega.
Dolus Gamamon. I believe that's a Digimon. Sounds like one anyway. But hello. A little choppier, better now. Yeah, I can't control everything. New setup, so we're gonna have a few growing pains around here. But don't worry, it seems like it's going relatively smoothly. I do see some dropped frames. Not sure what caused that, so someone else to look into. But it seemed to go pretty smooth. Praise the Star Agent. You don't have to praise me. You don't have to praise me. I'm just doing my job. No, Komori. It looked like it was on this end. I don't know. The reception here in the watch point might not be as good as I thought it was. Yeah, there's always growing pains. This is only the second time I've done this, so yeah, it's gonna take a little bit, but we'll get it all ironed out and figure out what's gonna help this go as smooth as possible. Have I ever met a man named Jojo? No, not a man. I mean, I've met women. I mean, I've met non-binary, and I've met.
Watch Point Omega.
Tim, wow, 2828. Thank you very much for following. Yeah, Jojo in some places is not that uncommon of a name, but I can't really designate it to a man. I've dealt with 28 different genders throughout the universe. We don't. No. Mike Shell, we don't talk bad of Triad. They set up all this. They provide the equipment. Everything's going fine. It's just, I'm sure it's just something in the router. We'll get it figured out. Are you a common rider or a Power Ranger? I'm an astral agent. I am neither. Mojo Jojo. That one I have not run into. What is a Mojo Jojo? They rhyme very nicely. Diamond Head from Ben 10. Okay, what is a Ben 10? You guys are throwing terms at me. I understand that about 25% of your culture is referential comedy, but you're gonna have to help me out here. He looks like a stand. It don't look like a thing to put things onto. Evil monkey that has big brain. You have those here? I mean, I know there, we have space simians that can just like hurl meteorites around. That's a thing. But I've not seen a monkey with a giant brain on your world yet. Are you part of the Galactic Federation? No, I am part of Triad. That is technological research and interdimensional adversary defense. They watch after this place. And they have sent me here to take care of you guys. Which goes pretty well, and then I have to wait for my powers to cool off before I can turn them off completely, because I will nuke the larger portion of the continent if I don't. Yeah, energy discharge is fun. So we're just gonna sit and play video games while I wait for that to happen. Have I encountered a Kizuna 5 before? No, I have not. The glorious Triad will be honored here. They are paying my salary, so I guess I have to, right? What have I faced since arriving here? Well, so far, not a whole lot. There was a kaiju based on, it looked like one of your ankylosauruses, if I remember your history correctly. That was fun to fight. The club tail is scary. Today's enemy was essentially a sentient iceberg. Yeah, some of that was freezing over land that wasn't supposed to be freezing. So, unfortunately, that means today, Flame Impact is off because I pretty much burned through all the energy that form had today. But I also hear today, on your planet, is a special day for the color green. And I hear that if you do not wear green today, you get the pinch. And I do not want to be pinched. See, on some planets, that is a form of...
Welcome to Watchpoint Omega.
Resident Gremlin, thank you very much for following. Yeah, on some planets, being pinched is an intention of marriage. But those are usually planets where pinching someone takes a little piece of them with you. That's the whole, like, marital, like, engagement thing. I'm taking a piece of you. You're mine now. No, the Ankylo didn't take me clubbing. Rapid, thank you very much. I'm glad you like the design. The Triad pays me. I mean, kinda. Not well, but Triad does pay. No, it is my job. I wonder if he's worked with Space Sheriffs Gavon, Sharaban, and Scheider. I believe those are tokusatsus. You know, like, I don't actually have access to your fictional ones. Like, I know there's Kamen Riders, I know there's Sentais, but no, I'm not fictional. You can see me, I'm here. Yes, Wiz, I do have form changes. So the way my powers work is, in order to power up the armor, I will pull shooting stars down from the sky, catch them, and absorb their kinetic energy. And if they have a special element or mineral to them, that can be transformed into energy for special form changes. At the moment, I'm kind of burned out, literally. So we are going to be sticking to the Gale Impact, the wind form. That's the default. Because I just need shooting stars with, like, traces of oxygen, and that's actually fairly common. Wonder if space has ghosts. I mean, there are creatures in space that take on an astral form. You know, something that's more akin to a ghost after they lose their corporeal form. They're tough because you think you've actually blown them up and actually saved the day, and then they just come back, and then you're just, oh. Okay, round 2. What simulation will you be playing today? We are going to be playing the Outer Worlds because I hear it is a game about landing on an alien planet, and I felt that was kind of apropos for me. How many shooting stars are needed to power the armor? Just the one. So the way they designed this armor was so that I could do that to power up my armor any place, anytime I wear. That way I never actually run out of energy. And I never get, like, stranded somewhere in the middle of space. Do I have an arch enemy yet? Not yet. I mean, most of what I deal with is just handling the usual space rabble, so they don't really last long enough. You either send them off to prison, or they explode. That's one thing your tokusatsu gets right, that many kaiju are made of material that is set to detonate if they lose their life. You know, it's kind of a fail-safe just to make sure their bodies do not get experimented on later. How many elements can you replicate? So far, the ones I've been able to tap have been the Gale Impact, Wind, that you see now, Flame Impact, which you saw during the debut, And then there's also a tidal impact and a thunder impact. But so far, I have not found any meteors or shooting stars that will actually give me those abilities. No. I'm sure it'll come around long enough. As I'm going to be searching your stars for at least some suitable material. I'm sure I'll find it soon enough. Oh yeah, like, it's a tremendous amount of kinetic energy when you have something falling that fast. Yeah, so you'd be surprised how much, like, power you can get out of just one of those things when you can adapt it correctly. Do I have any weaknesses, or is your armor indestructible? So far, this armor has survived everything that the Chrono Agency put it through during its original testing. The thing is, since it absorbs kinetic energy, that does make the armor nigh invulnerable. Because, I feel... I have read enough of your media to know of your Captain America. It works similar to his shield, where the energy just kind of gets dispersed. If I come across a rare element during my searching, I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know every element that is in your solar system, so for all I know, there could be something that turns me into something completely weird. We will discover that together. There was an Ultraman enemy that would shatter into crystals, evaporate, then reappear again. The weakness it had was to freeze the crystals and store it in a very cold place to prevent its revival. So when creatures die, some can come back. Yeah, I mean, I think you have starfish on this world where, like, you can just dice them up and they will still just regenerate. There are kaiju like that. They take a long time to finish off.
Point Omega.
Maddie Bear Kawaii, thank you very much for following. Welcome in. Welcome to the Watch Point. The worst thing I've smelt while here. I did go to an anime convention. Everyone thought it was just cosplaying. It's kind of funny. And I'm not to say that, like, that's a generalization, but, like, I did run into someone there and, like, your planet has soap. It's good. It works. I mean, for the most part, people are fine, though. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear it is St. Patrick's Day. This is why we're going to stay green today. Maddie, I'm glad you like the design. Yeah. Let's just do a little quick zoom out, just for the people who didn't see the whole thing yesterday. Just say again, just for the people who didn't get to see the whole thing. Like, here we go. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool armor. Like, they really didn't have to make it this fashionable, but hey, I will agree. It's pretty good. Yeah, yes, Queen. Feet. I told you yesterday. I told you last stream that I had to show feet again. So here you go. These are feet. Sandra, I'm glad you like the design too. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I like it quite a bit. Go back in close. God, I'm nervous. This is the first time actually making sure, because we didn't play a game during the debut stream. We just kind of hung out, talked, kind of went over exactly what's going on with me and everything else. So, oh, okay, Oathbreaker. Now that I think about it, Agent, I do get a mix of Kamen Rider, a bit of Super Sentai, and Mega Man. Okay, I know of your Sentai. I know of your Kamen Rider. What is a Mega Man? People really love the boots on the armor. They love the part at the bottom of the boot, apparently. Like, that's one thing I did figure out, that your culture just has this unnatural obsession with feet. And you know what? I know other species that are, but those are usually like 8-legged species, and they don't have much choice. A battle robot. Oh, super fighting. Mega Man is a super fighting robot. I'll have to look into this Mega Man. Who can change powers by taking them from enemies. That would be useful. I would love to have the freezing powers of the iceberg today. Okay, Queen sees a little bit of Mega Man too. Apparently, I need to look into Mega Man. Apparently, that's a thing that people are also going to identify this with. Mega Man is a video game character. Okay, so in other words, I can't ask him to ally. All right, okay. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find someone else to team up with on this world eventually. One ice, go find a comet. Comets in your galaxy seem to be a little bit rarer. You seem to make very large deals about when they appear because it is so rare. Which Mega Man? There's so many versions. Oh, okay. I sense a lot of research. I'm just gonna let Sai take a note for me and just like let me, just as a reminder. Hey, Sai, remind me. Just look up Mega Man, like after we're done today. Okay, who wants to get into the game now? Like, I would love to sit here and chat forever, but also I'm supposed to be streaming something. So give me 1 second here. All right, just to make sure we are good. All right, let me flip over to the game screen, and let's see if everything's gonna work here. Okay. Turn down the music. Let me turn down the game a little bit so we can hear the everything. Vanessa VT, thank you very much for following. Alright, just making sure the game is... Okay, so... Apparently things were being pressed while I was away, so this is supposed to be, so I can barely see the left logo. Okay. Beautiful, okay. So Tony, glad you like the design. Who's TJ? I don't know everyone on your planet yet. There's only like 7 billion of you. I'll make it through eventually. Cubic Odyssey. It's like Minecraft and No Man's Sky were merged into one game. That's another one I will have to be reminded of. That might be good. I might like that. Alright, let's see what this game's about. Okay, recommended mode for your first play session. Story. Use this mode if you enjoy story more than combat. Oh, Supernova. I don't want to pop just yet. Hardest if can only be selected by the start of the game as okay. Let's just go to normal. I don't feel like making this a high pressure playthrough, but I also don't feel like making it a cakewalk. Is that the right expression? I'm not even sure what a cake is, but apparently walking one is very easy. That sounds like someone you follow online. That's understandable. Yeah, subtitles on. Bark subtitles. Text size. I'm gonna make the text size a little bit bigger so it's easier for you guys to read. Cake is a type of food. I have tried some Earth foods so far. Not all of it agrees with my digestive tract, because I'm pretty sure my digestive tract was not designed for sugar. We're trying though. Will I make a YouTube channel to upload your VODs? Actually, yes. I believe if everything worked correctly, the debut VOD should be online on YouTube. I will add a link to the info below the stream once I get around to finishing up that. It's like making your crew play Nightmare on Faz. What's a Faz? Again, I'm not used to your terms yet. Okay, that seems fine. Halcyon! Why say Earthbound when prosperity awaits in the stars? Yeah, why are you all stuck here? Do you have any idea how much gold is in space? You would all be rich. Just go. Let's do
Why
it.
stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
2320. Hope to be left at the edge of colony. That's not a good sign. Breach of Hope Security Corridor, unidentified ship. Now, usual procedure would be to tractor beam them so they couldn't approach until they identified themselves. I should get that looked at. Phineas Vernon Wells, fugitive, wanted by Halcyon.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
You know, I thought I turned on subtitles. Just saying. Uh-oh. Okay, intelligence, perception, personality, charm, temperament. Okay, so I get 6 attributes. Below average comes with a penalty.
2 left feet, huh? No matter, board outlawed dancing years ago.
I like dexterous. Let's see, perception affects headshot and weak spot damage bonuses. Intelligence affects critical hit bonus damage. Charm affects faction, reputation, and companion ability cooldown. Hang on, I want to hear this.
That's all right, friend. I'll be the brains for both of us.
Perception?
You tend to miss obvious cues, like incoming walls.
Only that once. You don't notice one intergalactic incident, they hold it against you forever.
Some people are rough around the edges. You're serrated.
You mean the crystals, right? You mean the crystals? Yeah, they can be a little bit sharp. Temperament.
I hope you won't yell at me the moment I wake you up.
Okay, I definitely want charm. Let's see. Hand to melee to a heavy weapon. That. Go high dex, high charm. Oh, 1 in perception too. Very good. I don't know what a locutus is. Camelot Bard, I think we mined that years ago. I don't know if it's still there or not. You'd have to double check. Don't worry, there's plenty. Don't worry, there's plenty. Gold's actually really, really common. I don't know why you guys obsess over it so much. Okay, now 2 points here. And melee, handguns, long guns. I mean, still increase specialized. Okay. I like range. I like to keep it range.
A gunslinger. Oh, they're going to tell stories about you from here to Hephaestus.
Defense, dialogue, persuade, lie, intimidate, stealth, tech, leadership. Do we want to be good at talking or good at sneaking? I'll leave it. I'll leave this one up to you. Do you want to do some talking or do you want to do some sneaking? We have one for talking, one for stealth. Talking is pretty fun, says the goblin. Talking. Yeah, I'm okay, see. Either or, talking. Okay, yeah, it seems like people want me to talk. Okay.
I hope we haven't lost that silver tongue to frostbite.
Alright, so we'll go with that. Aptitude. Career aptitude, the change that your character possesses. Fallen to sound like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skill. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. We're gonna take forever if we read through all of these. Let's see. Determination up 1. I think there's another game for determination. Drink effect duration, block up 1, persuade up 1. That could be good. Shock damage received, engineering, dodge, N-ray damage, food effect, corrosion damage, inspiration, medical, plasma damage, science, and melee. I think I want to be more persuasive. Oh, wrong one. Wrong button.
Working your way up to provisioner?
How much radiation can my armor handle exactly? We haven't really tested its limits, but I haven't run into anything just yet. Have I listened to Earth music? I mean, you heard the playlist that I put together during the debut and the ones that were prior to this stream. I've heard some, but give me a minute to go over like the actual genres. You have interesting tastes. Between like Ghost, Weird Al Yankovic, and whatever Gangnam Style is, I'm not sure what to make of your musical taste just yet. We might need to send him to Chernobyl to test it. Is Chernobyl bad? You make this sound like Chernobyl's a bad place. I'm going to assume you want to send me to a bad place.
Welcome to Watchpoint Omega.
Selectimus Prime, thank you very much for following. Welcome in. Gender, female, male, female. See. So limited. So limited. Okay, I guess male, mostly masculine. Face. Oh, I have my option of heads. Isn't this a first-person game? Like, how often am I really going to see this? Okay, highly radioactive. Chernobyl is a place on Earth loaded with the most radiation. A location in Ukraine that has high radiation due to nuclear reactor melting down. Why are you playing with nuclear fusion? Oh, you guys haven't figured out cold fusion yet, have you? Okay, that would do it. Okay, never mind. Never mind then. Actually, tell you what. Hang on. Let me back. What if I like just? What if I just? Oh. Well. We seem to have found someone whose species is baked loaf of bread. I'm just gonna hit randomize until we find someone that we can just kind of like agree on. Okay, he looks reptilian. They, See, I think that species is located closer to the black hole. Oh, you've seen some things. You've seen some things. This man has been through trauma. I don't know what you've got going on between the burn marks and the mutton chops. It's gonna keep hitting random until I find something that's like either cursed enough or nice enough to play. That's fairly cursed right there. You have never combed your hair, have you? Look at it. Look at it. It's like he's being perpetually electrocuted. No, I'm going with it. I'm going with it. I mean, he's somewhat horrifying, but, you know, he's my kind of dirtbag. Oh, what is my name? If I can hit the right buttons. Just call him Mag. Mag. That works for me. Okay, we will take our electrocuted man into the outer worlds. Yeah, start with him.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
You just had me make a character and I'm immediately being kidnapped.
Not likely. Initiate skip jump.
Umi is questioning decisions. What do you have to question? Terra 2, orbiting laboratory, Halcyon system.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%.
Look at all those rocks. Look at how many forms I would have if I could take those rocks.
Shit.
Language! Don't fucking swear on my stream.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony
hey.
ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes.
No, that would just explain how my characters kept looking like they did.
Of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is...
Did you just have that with you?
I've managed to hire a smuggler.
Did you
to help
prepare this presentation?
Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
Oh god, we're falling! Remember the Hope, 60th anniversary of the Hope's disappearance. Yeah, apparently he likes his appearance on the poster. He really just had that ready in his hand, just waiting to go. I don't know how he felt that was going to endear himself to me. I mean, I wouldn't want a wanted poster with my face on it. I'm the good guy. If I had a wanted poster, things have gone horribly wrong.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. And not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
This is a lot of pressure for someone who literally just woke up from a 70-year nap. Hello? Hello? Anyone? I've been kidnapped and then shot down to a planet. This isn't going well.
Oh, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
I didn't do this. This was. Oh, crap. I just got to the planet and someone's already dead. This is not how intergalactic relations work. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything about that. I don't think that's going to heal. I'm not an accomplice! If anything, I'm the bullet. Wizard of Oz. What the fuck is a Wizard of Oz? Take their boot. I mean, the boots didn't get crushed. Perform necromancy. I'm pretty sure this one's done. I'm pretty sure he's just done. Over obstacles? Eee. Ooh. Local life forms. Oh, it's cute. Hey, come back. Little lizard boy. Come on. What are these things? I want to keep one as a pet. Like, come back, come back. Command. It's all one linear path. Yeah, Georgie, there is gunplay in this game, so probably not a good idea to keep track of the body count. It will probably go up. Marauder Thug, oh. Well, I can't take his boots. Oh, tall grass is actually used for actual stealth mechanic. Cool. Yep. Well, that didn't work. The body count number is yes. Hello, Matt. Welcome in. Oh.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
You mean like me having a complete mental freeze? I don't think that's a side effect. I think that's an effect. Ow, ow. Oh, God. What was that? What did I just put on my face? It worked, I guess, so moving on. Anything else I need to steal? I mean,
Hey, you.
salvage.
Come here.
Come here.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
Should I actually try to patch him up? I don't have... I have only a little medical. Oh. What's the worst could happen?
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Okay, let's be nice, let's be nice. How are you feeling?
Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just
Yeah,
barely
crazy. What are the
survived
odds?
my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What's this about marauders? I feel like I should know this.
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns.
Oh yeah, the
Some
unemployed
whole
part. Let's mention
incredible
that.
Spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I don't know what their employment status has to do with them being bad people. They might just be down on their luck. You're an idiot. Give me the gun before you get yourself killed. This is the correct answer. But I'm going to be nicer about this. Give me your gun and I'll go help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
30% less likely, and yet the gun I'm now using has already misfired once. Okay, can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
I don't like when they work advertisement into video games.
The
Know anything
Hope?
about hope?
Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the
Oh,
wrong
now
way,
another drug
enough,
dealer.
but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
You're just not allowed to talk to anybody, are you? I actually have a decent number of bullets.
Damn it, my ears!
Haha!
What just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't hear you over being woken out of a 70-year sleep, kidnapped, and dropped on a planet. I'm sorry about your ears, though. I mean, it fired fine there. Ah, it's again. Whoa. Hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation. Your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. The R trigger. Okay, so I get a little bit of time manipulation in me. Some objects explode when hit. No shit. Is this game sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends? I don't know what that is, but it sounds scummy. Hello? Oh. Not nice. Ah, new one. I was just trying to see how you were doing. Ooh, I have a mid-air dash. Okay, nothing on you. The other one go. We got a mag pack. We got a bunch of nanners. Lock apple, mag pack. Oh, hacking and picking locks. Hacking and lock picking skill help you get in places you're not meant to be. Okay. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used to speed up the process. Okay, so hacking system. How do I attempt to hack it? Nanners? The nanners I just picked up. Oh, didn't mean to do that. No, didn't mean to do that. Trying to figure out buttons. It gave me buttons for everything except how to actually pick a lock. Just break it. Can I break it? No, I can't break it. Firemaster, hello. Welcome in. Bread. That. Fish sticks. That. Cheese. Beer. Oh, I guess I could have just, okay, I wish I had noticed that sooner. I need another mag lock. Okay, which is what I just picked up. Telescoping staff. Sure, take that. The weapon switch button. What's the weapon switch button? Corpses and containers hold items you can take. You can take one or all. Directional button switch between items. Okay, so alright, so let's see. Might as well equip the saber and the staff. At least have some variety here. Red is good. Firemaster's on the bus trying to watch. I'm glad you're trying. Efforts appreciated. Huh? Oh, I had to reload. Uh-oh. Why am I default aiming for their balls? Yeah, also, I put the other weapons and now I'm not... Oh, no, that didn't work. That didn't work. I tried to switch to the weapons and they didn't switch. Okay, so now we just wait for this to load back in. That's embarrassing. Third group of enemies in the game, dead. For most species, the groin is the weak spot. Okay. I know what a groin is on a human, but there's a lot of variety. Because I'm a hobbit. The hell's a hobbit? Magnetar knows what a bus and what balls are. I mean, some things I just have to pick up if I've been on your internet long enough. Okay, let's try this again. No. No. Let's get used to the buttons. Air breakdown, swap, unequip. Okay. Yeah, it told me about a weapons. Ow, I didn't mean to. Get ready for me to waste a lot of those because I'm just hitting buttons trying to figure out what to do. Do this the proper way this time. There we go. Oh, I have to loot this place again. Oh, this time he has a light pistol. Oh, there's the button. Button's X. We got this tutorial already. Zenbu, hello! That's just generally a new game, you know? Okay, so it's the same as the other one. So really it's just spare. So if we equip all of this. Do I prefer to be called Agent or Magnetar? My name is Magnetar. Astral Agent's my job title. You can call me Mag for short. Okay, let's actually handle this better this time. Not handling it better. Oh my god. Really? The aiming's tricky. Like, I'm not getting a good aim on things yet. Okay, this time I'm gonna find the save button before I actually jump into them. Gonna have to do this again. Yeah, it's always a psycho with a sword. I've got a sword of my own. If I can switch to it fast enough. No, I don't need a wanted poster. We've been over this. New art coming soon from Ari. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Outer World armor is a pain to sketch. It's appreciated no matter what. Okay. Save the game this time. Okay, now I'm getting the hang of what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, you got a lot. More ammo, more material. Material I don't know how to use yet. Third one? Where was the third one? Problem with the tall grass is like I'm losing track of the bodies I'm supposed to be looting. Oh well. This Marauder was dummy thick. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I'm going to agree with you. And that's why I took so many shots. Oh, there's the ship I'm supposed to, appropriate.
Where'd you come from?
Oh. They didn't try to kill me. I like them.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem here, is like not following the red tape. Alright, dealt with a few marauders, not impressed.
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know...
Why didn't you?
Need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm totally convinced you're such a badass. Okay, so let's see. Do Spacer Choice guards back down from a challenge? Bet you get these marauders to tell you where the owner of that ship is. Guess I have to give you 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. I will leave you a 1 star on Yelp. Don't worry, you sit tight. I'll handle it. No. We're gonna work that persuasion. Am I an android or a human? I'm a magnetar. I'm not human. I come from another planet. I would tell you the species, but you need a third tongue to pronounce it. I'm pretty sure humans only have the 2. Yeah, let's intimidate them. Or, no, not intimidate, not intimidate. We're trying to be nice. We will persuade them, because I kind of want them to handle some of this for me.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Yeah!
Here we go.
For lamination! Don't stop pushing me! I'm trying to loot corpses. Why are you pushing me? So rude.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, probably. Alright, what's so special about this one?
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
That absolutely means it contains valuable plunder.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
I already did. We shot people together. It was fun. Oh, it's, not me.
Hello. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Not here to misappropriate anything. No information me talk that way. Okay. Let's be nice. I'm gonna continue to be nice.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated.
Oh God.
Engaging airlocks. Prepare to eject all foreign...
I don't like that look. I don't like that look.
4, 3,
I don't like that. I don't like that look. I don't like that look. All right, we're on the ground.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
You need to get this ship in the air. This Hawthorne ship.
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Well, that's going to be difficult, so...
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
No, we met all right. We absolutely met. Bravely. He had to leave very quickly. Yeah, let's pin it on the Marauders. I don't want to take the heat for this one.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am
totally on.
orders
Chat, don't
exclusively
tell her.
by Captain Hawthorne.
Do not tell her.
If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I am Captain Hawthorne.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Doubt I'll find a part like it's sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Why is this thing named the Unreliable? I am concerned. This feels like a step down from just being dropped onto the planet. I'm not going to lie.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Ooh, I got a level for that. Level up, level up. Okay, so we get to do something new. Oh, 10 points available? Sweet. Let's see, what sounds good? What sounds good? Definitely want my range to be better. Melee is going to be a little bit more integral than I thought. Alright, Talabos, thank you very much for coming. I hope your important event goes well. You think it's an AI? It probably is an AI, which means I absolutely shouldn't trust it. So again, don't tell them I did it. Just gonna leave leadership down there. Just do its own thing. We'll just be like a jack of all trades for now. We're fine. You have unlocked location hit effect for tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD means maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see the different effects. So just produce different effects while using different weapons. Nice. Have I been to any bars on your planet? Not yet. So part of being an actual agent means trying to keep my head on my shoulders. I can't be like inebriated because then I can't do my job. We'll just tell them it's the paperwork. Yeah, the paperwork landed on Hawthorne. It's a lot of paperwork. Dialogue combat abilities. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we have perks now. Okay. Toughness. Healthier, 50% base health. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Shrewd Negotiator. 50% XP for companion kills. Tactical time damage meter max. 25% damage when alone in party. Fast travel when encumbered. That's nice. 50% range, 25% walking speed. I am kind of slow. 20% print speed. Extra carrying capacity. Additional ammo stock for vendors. My weapon ammo durability loss. Oh, weapons break. Good to know. Vogon poetry. You know Vogon poetry? I'm impressed. Yeah, I think 50% base health or walk speed up. Actually, let me go walk speed up for now. We'll get the we'll get health next time. Because I am quite slow and I don't like slow. Yep, accept that. Okay. You hate Klingon paperwork. I'm going to assume that's some kind of alien. You know, a hedgehog didn't make go back. Most hedgehogs on your planet seem quite slow. That's actually impressive. Yeah, I'm back.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I mean, I just saved you from a bunch of marauders. And now you're going to fine me. I am absolutely a safety inspector. Chat, your accomplices now. We're about to lie to the law enforcement. You're in on it. If you tell her, you go down too. Just saying.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
There's another crime scene up the path a ways. Okay, let's go toward the green marker. The current compass doesn't exactly tell me what east is. Fire, you're an accomplice. You have no option in it now. We're in this together now. We either go down together, or we keep up the lie. Oh, bad time for reload. You vote to keep up the lie. Good. Good. This isn't a democracy thing. You keep up the lie. We don't have a choice here. Oh, there's a... The residents were dead before I got here. I think.
Welcome to Watchpoint Omega.
Tristan J. Bravo, thank you very much for following. Welcome to the Watch Point. This is pretty. Don't get me wrong, like, planet-wise, I have seen much uglier. Nice rings around a big moon. Interesting rainbow. All in red hues. That's really nice. This is much nicer than a lot of the planets I have to visit. A lot of them aren't even colonized. They aren't colonized or well developed. I mostly just have to interact with the animal population.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Triad? Oh. I guess you mean the in character.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
My pod crashed in the hills back there. How do you know I'm not a marauder? How do you know? I'm just passing through.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
I don't like how corporate-y everyone talks. I think those are planetary rings as well, man. Yeah, possibly, but that's very close for another planet to be. That will affect your gravitational pull. It's the only choice. It's Spacer's choice. I have to keep this up, right? I have to keep this up. I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
I wouldn't know anything about corpses.
You're in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Oh my god. This is getting creepy. This is getting culty. Who here has cult vibes? Place looks like it's falling to pieces. Make a little money while I'm here. Who would I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Astral agent? Depends on the work. You offering me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting
what?
means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
So even when you're dead, you owe money? I'm not sure I like this. I'm not sure I like this. Yeah, let me actually ask about that, because this is messed up.
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Why can't you collect these fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
I mean, I know a dead body that was buried by itself, technically. At least it seemed like it was trying to be buried by itself. Okay, I guess I'm collecting grave fees now.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
This is messed up, chat. This is really messed up.
He just is.
This case.
Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Oh, okay, good. So great, no warning. Hey, where can I find him?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay, let's see what else I can find from him.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1, all my life?
Oh,
Work's
good.
been real good to me.
Good to know. Thank you for doing the math before telling me.
Problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why you can't get dead people to pay up.
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
Hey, what are they after?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
Is this what it's like to work for Google? I'm curious now. If you work for Google and you can confirm, just like put 1 in the chat. We won't tell them what it means. Don't flat out say like this is what Google does. Just like just a 1 in the chat if this is familiar to you. Okay, Edgewater with a moon headband. I don't know how that's the question. That's the question, Firemaster. How are the dead people paying for their grave sites? I'm going to assume it has to be the family paying for their family members' graves, but like also like messed up. Messed up. What do they do when like they're just too far beyond what they owe? Do they just dig the body up and leave it on their front porch? No, like, well, I'm sorry. Your grandmother could not pay her rent after being dead for 20 years. So, yeet. What do they do when there's no more family members? Apparently, they just strip the ground. Yeah, this is messed up. Oh, and by the way, I'm about to shake down people for money over this. Yeah, there's a cannery. Spacer's Choice Cantina discovered. Life in the Vale got you down. Come drink your misery away. But only according to what the company allows you to drink.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Don't let the boss catch you saying that.
How much you want to bet? Like, actually, now I'm curious. How much you want to bet they're only allowed to drink so much and only allowed to drink certain things?
You read the latest report?
I don't know you.
That's because we haven't met before.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Let's see. What a fine establishment it is. Let's work the charm. Let's work the charm.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
No, I don't. I just got here. Is this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway.
Rung leeches?
Enough about them.
Language.
What can I do for you?
So basically, they're people who just got sick of following corporate mandate and just started doing whatever they wanted. I can't say I'm disagreeing with them at the moment. This is giving me super creepy vibes. Horace, if you want to see the debut, it's still in the VODs here on Twitch, and the backup's going to be on YouTube. It should already be there. I just haven't linked the channel to the Twitch page yet. People who made this road for Futurama. I'll have to find out what a Futurama is, but it sounds fun. Yeah, okay, I'm curious. What will Spacer's Choice allow me to drink?
Coming right up.
Merchant skill. Okay. Trip teas, a source of flavored teas brewed from tropical leaves. Okay, so it's just little boosts and bonuses. 99% water, sugar cherry drink, body attributes +1. Wait a minute. Plain and pure water, 99% water. What is the other 1%? What is the other 1%? Is it the Kool-Aid they're drinking? You should meet Zoid. What the hell is a Zoidberg? Dehydrated water. Okay, even we haven't figured out how to do that yet. 2-hour energy brew, moderately caffeinated, moderately priced. Then 0G brew, maintenance phase, alcohol, personality attributes +1, hangover dexterity -1, perception -1, charm -1. See, you know, just be nice, let's, oh, I can't even afford it. Never mind.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors.
Of course you are.
We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's choice.
You sound so thrilled.
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
Cubed soda, how? The other 1% is probably sugar, since it's described as a sugary drink. You know, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
I mean, I'm not living here, so I guess that works out. Is there something else I can ask? Wondering if you anything about the Hope.
The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something.
Oh, of course. They're always out of something. Every place I've ever been to has been completely out of something. They still make it, though. Let's see, from the Hope itself.
You feeling a bit flushed? Look, why don't you go set yourself down in the corner before you get all tangle-footed?
Okay, so unlike every Dungeons & Dragons campaign I've ever heard of, going to a bar is not where you find out information. Cannery worker, rather. Edgewater. Let's just follow them. Let's just follow the indicators for now. Saltuna Cannery. I just casually walked myself in.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because
Should be. See, we should be hearing this. I want to hear it.
Isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson, I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting Saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
What is not fish? What is not fish?
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
You got the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Love how no one worries about a guy walking around with his gun out in front 24/7. That is always the funny thing about some of these games. Just casually walking up and talking to people, you know, with a loaded shotgun in your hands. All I need is some Pepto-Bismol. What is Pepto-Bismol? Sounds gross. My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
You know, I've got equipment, I've got armor, I'm ready to take that chance.
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
What do you mean, mostly abandoned?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
What a surprise, I never would have guessed. I don't think these people would take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Oh, the people who decided not to follow the mind-altering corporation. Okay. You want me to solve your deserter probably charged by the head? Oh, that's... Why? You seem to have plenty of workers.
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I eventually have to play along with this. How can I help?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Oh boy. How will I recognize them?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Gauntlet, I feel like that GIF you're talking about, that clip, would be this entire game. That's just the company. Okay, what if they don't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve
Spacer's Choice,
then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Alright, Rita, see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
You know what? I could use the company. Not Spacer's Choice. I can't use that company. I could use her companionship.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Yes, Umi, I get to see how corporate works. It's not great. It's not great. Yeah, companions provide combat skills. Their skills enhance your skills, increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Okay, so she's tailing along now? Yep, alright, I've got to tag along now. Yeah, so far this is feeling really scummy. Is this, like, planet Earth's view of corporations? It's like, is this how corporate works in this planet?
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk?
I just realized that when I hit random, it also randomized my gender. That dialogue alone just made me realize I'm playing a girl. Okay, okay. The burned face and the freaked out hair and eyes, female. Okay. You know what? Cool. Cool. I don't need your beauty standards.
You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Of course it's not. Alright, it's about deserters. What's the other side? Figures. Yeah, so this is about the deserters. What's the other side of this?
To Mr.
As if we don't
Thompson,
know.
a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Well, do you know the deserters? Can't blame anyone for wanting to leave.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay, where do I find it?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing.
Yeah, you can stop by.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay, fun. So she's not really on Spacer's side here. Interesting, interesting. You have retrieved water, which actually, hang on. Thank you for the reminder to hydrate. Okay, how do I switch missions here? Because I did have that one mission to... Yeah, I did have this to do. Okay, that put up a bunch of waypoints. Let's take care of this. Because I don't have a lot of money. I'm gonna have to get something.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Excuse me?
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Umi's about to go home. Everyone congratulate Umi on being able to get out of work. Okay, Mr. Thompson didn't send me.
What are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
We're in Abernathy. I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Knows what?
I'm dying. And not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I feel like this is hypochondria. He looks fine to me. Does he look fine to you, Chad? Looks fine to me. Looks fine to me. Let's just shake the sick man down for money.
I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Oh, now he's got work too. Okay, I need the money.
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Why does everyone in this game want me to do a crime? Why can't anyone just send me to go get milk? I got questions.
Do what I can.
Why can't you just buy it yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
So you're sick, but you're not sick enough to qualify for medicine, but you're sick enough to know you're dying. Yeah, this sounds like corporate.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
Their guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Oh, those we deal with.
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
You'll do it then?
Yeah, I'll do it. Add it to my quest list.
With your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Okay, that's enough. I don't need to hear about your spleen.
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
If I go get the milk, there is a slight chance you won't return home to your family. Really? Is milk dangerous on your planet? Is it like... Because, like, there's void milk. Like, that's got a percentage of just sending you to a pocket dimension of blackness. I mean, it tastes great, though. Don't get me wrong. It's worth the risk. We killed the Marauders. What's next? His squiddly splooch? He better not. If the plague gets to your squiddly splooch, you're done.
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I think it's in your spleen. Okay, so is this just gonna... I sense...
Working for Abernathy.
Yeah, I sense going to collect all these is just gonna feed into a whole bunch more side quests, but you know what?
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Okay, what's your deal?
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Oh, they
Physical
absolutely
hygiene
are.
Recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
That's not how dictionaries work, sir. What? I'm clean.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague.
No, not another one of these
Conrad.
plague people.
You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Silas sent me to collect your dues. Why is he so tall? Because I assume that's the barber thing. He has to stand over you and cut your hair and presumably prepare your corpse.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You're broke. Yes, exactly. You're broke.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Let's see. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity. Very quality drama, Conrad. You should audition. Do we want to be mean? I don't know, he's coming off so pompous, I kind of want to be mean to this one. I'm trying to be the nice guy. I'm trying to be the hero. Well, I loot bodies and take mercenary jobs, but you know, kinda. I am not a hobbit. Whatever a hobbit is, I am not a hobbit. You will have to inform me of this hobbit. No, we're gonna go the sarcastic path.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Wait. If you can't afford your grave, you don't get medical rights.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU. Yeah, the guy who's willing to charge you for your death, I'm sure will just take yeah, that's not gonna work, is it?
Not a bad idea.
Wait, no.
I need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Okay, so I don't really have an option here. Like, I'd really just tell him, like, your establishment. If it's not doing any money, then this just the building location that's worth something. Okay, fine.
Much obliged.
Rory, if they are charging for graves, then I'm pretty sure cremation is probably illegal. Because why would they allow you to have a way of avoiding those grave fees? Alright, go home, Umi. Escape work. Flee! Fly! Why is it still indicating you?
What can I do for you?
What does this let me do?
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
What if we use it loosely?
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
Wait, why? Wait, if you're destitute, why are you being a barber? Surgeons make so much more money. Chaos Jester, there is no Power Ranger here. I'm an astral agent. There is a distinct legal difference.
Go ahead.
See, seem pretty
Edgewater is
enthusiastic.
good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
What else do you know about the plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you.
1 month does not sound like a very bad plague, I'm gonna be honest.
Still, it is a shame.
Symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
No paranoia, though. Told you, the other guy's clean. He's just paranoid. Now, why don't you treat all the workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Oh, one of those. What idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild.
Of
Have you met
course.
him yet? Thoughtful
Yes, I
little
have.
fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
I'd like to make him stare out of the window of the office and then get a very close look up at the ground. Yeah, the more I talk to these people, the less I like Spacer's Choice and everyone involved with them. Hi, Lai. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, this is fun. I've played Fallout 3 and really liked it. So this is so far hitting this nice little like blend between like the colorful and the zany like Borderlands and the super serious like Fallout. And yes, chat, I know those games. If you don't think that 16 galaxies away we don't have Steam, you're crazy. Valve is everywhere. There's still a quest marker on him. Why am I still being told to talk to this guy?
What can I do for you?
Yeah. Okay. I just have to come back to him when I know what to offer up as collateral. Green common red immediate. How dare you, Mace? How dare you?
Wish we had some better rations.
Alright, let me go over here. I haven't found the special case yet. Wait, in here? We've already been in here. Up there. You. Why do I have to collect your fees? You're right here.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Tenderfoot? My feet are perfectly sturdy. You're the foreman?
Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Alright, let's just get to the point. Gravesite fees, pay up.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
That one was way easier. Oh, wait. These papers aren't signed your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Kind of you, I guess?
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Okay, so you have to pay for your own grave, and then if a close family member dies, you also have to pay for their grave. If your family dies in a bus accident or something, you're just screwed. This is incredibly messed up.
Omega.
CJ Bass Dragon, thank you very much for following. Where's the CJ Base? Your language is confusing.
Omega.
Plasma Soldier, thank you for following. I debuted with my feet. The first thing you saw was my feet. I'm very happy with my feet. Okay. You have to pay for all those. Apparently. The other guy shot himself.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid
Yeah,
was
I can't
doing all right
imagine.
at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Awful thing to say. Must be tough losing family. This might be very telling.
Eugene wasn't family.
Wait. You're the closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What the hell is this place? This is the most messed up society I've ever heard, and they're perfectly fine with it because it's all for the company. Oh, this is weird. What are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
My God. This is the most messed up corporate structure I have ever seen in my life, and every single one of them is completely brainwashed into believing all this. It's a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
This is absurd. What in the fuck is this? Okay, yeah, the longer I'm happy I did this side quest first, because holy crap. Like, there's no way we're not helping out the refugees, right? Like the ones who escaped,
Sometimes I wonder what I'm
ones who
doing.
got out from this. Like, there's no way we aren't siding with them, right? We should introduce Mag to Night City. What is a Night City? And it turns out the refugees are just as bad, but in a different way. We'll see you when we get there, right? I sense a moral dilemma about to approach. Okay, let's talk to Silas. I only found 3. We'll see what he says about the 3 I found.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, about the fees you wanted.
You run into any trouble?
Nothing but. Conrad can't afford it.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Extortion.
That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Don't want to know why. That's why the quest marker wouldn't disappear over Conrad, because I have to dig deeper on that one. This is dirty. Nuke 'em all, let the afterlife sort them out. It's looking that way, isn't it? Like, we're gonna follow along with this, because this is giving us the vibe of Spacer's Choice and this, particular lifestyle that they lead. I'm probably not siding with them. I'm just gonna say it. I feel like I'm gonna be... Because, like, I'm given a choice, right? Because I need one of these power units for my ship, but it's gonna be either the ones for this town, or it's going to be the one for the refugees. I'm pretty sure which one I'm stealing. Spacer's Choice slogan reminds me of another slogan that sounds way better. Shop smart. Shop S-smart. That's at least catchy. I can imagine that being a pretty good catch line. Okay. Conrad, I am sorry about this.
What can I do for you?
Do I have other options that I have not explored? No, I do not. Okay, so we gotta check his back room. I don't think I can get to it from here.
Wonder what I'm doing, Lisa.
Do I literally just break through that back door while he's right there staring at it? Yeah, because I don't have a way, like, to get around to the backside of his shop. Oh. Well, this isn't good. Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company is going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Okay. Eugene has a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down from his family. So, ew! I don't know. No, I'm inheriting Dad's used teeth. Shittiest will ever. You're processing his body, right? Just stick around and pry them out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits to pay his body price and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows, Phyllis G. That's... Dude... Okay. I'm feeling worse and worse for this receptionist. Okay, you did not stop me at all when I charged into your back room. You are either very dumb, very trusting, or very scared of what I might do to you. Either way, time to talk.
For you?
I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite piece?
You know about Eugene? How?
You left the journal laying on a table in the back. Because I'm capable of reading. Found a note from Phyllis.
You know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Oh my god, this... And I have to go along with this. I have to talk him into this just to progress the quest line.
More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings.
They're not doing him any good now.
To dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate
Thank you.
measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
Sure about this, even though I'm the one who's actually suggested it and pushed it?
I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
I told Eugene killed himself. What happened? Yeah, let's get to the bottom of Eugene.
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Oh, now we know why the other guy was so paranoid, because he said he used adrenatime to try and fix it. Ooh, that does it. Okay, that's horrible.
It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye now. No more quest marker, no more quest marker. I never want to talk to you again. Okay. We have to go back to Silas now. Richie, hi. Glad you like the look. Welcome in. He was lying there. You could hear it in his tone. And I didn't have any option to check him for it. I think there's probably a lot going on in here that everyone's going to be like hush-hush about, so it doesn't really shock me. Alright, Silas. Actually, Silas doesn't have a quest marker. I'm still one short of finishing this quest. I have not... Oh. There's the quest marker. Okay, it's down low. Where am I supposed to go to get that? Oh, down there. Okay. Big puffballs. Okay. Just make sure I'm not diving off a cliff or anything. Okay, so... This is the special case, I think?
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
You.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon?
Excuse me?
Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you... You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Why does he look like Vince McMahon? And yes, I know who Vince McMahon is. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk.
Simple?
All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals.
Yeah, I heard that.
Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Oh no. I think half the people we've run into so far are insane. He doesn't trust the robots. See, robot uprisings are not as easy as most people think. It's actually surprisingly rare. Well, like most of them aren't willing most aren't willing to betray the ones who either built them or could repair them. Actually, yeah, we need to play along with this just to see what he's actually talking about, because it's possible that it's the escapees from this town. Let's try to be direct at him first, because it's not going to let me fail this quest, so I'm just going to have to either talk through this or eventually say yes to what he wants.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Okay, I really don't want to fight. I really don't want to fire anything for this guy. Let's just play along.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a
Welcome to
project.
Watchpoint Omega.
Mexa Pride, thank you very much for following. Welcome to the Watch Point. Okay, I still have to go along with this. Okay, fine.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper army pays enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
Okay. Okay, fine. I'll take free money. What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
This is just gonna be like a walking trash compactor, isn't it? Give me pointers on a mechanical scout.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Oh yeah, that's very technical. That's what we call it. The blue glowy square thing. It's probably just his power unit. What do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Between you and me, they can have Edgewater. I'm just saying, I don't think it's worth this. I'm going to leave him be now. I am so sorry I am dragging you into this stupidity. Okay, before we finish that quest, where is the other one? Die, robot! Mechanical, let's see, yeah, let's see where this is. You love glowy square things. I mean, glowy square things are actually pretty nice. The right blue glowy square thing can be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be shooting its off button. I hear something.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Aw, he's just a broken little guy. Let's just say go ahead. Because if this thing turns south, I can't stop it. Hopefully.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Why did you name the mechanical?
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Oh no. She's reading those books, chat. You know the ones. The Aetherwave serial or something?
Absolutely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night.
Oh,
Be
TV
more
show.
careful out there, Jeremy.
Okay, so you're good to go.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Okay. Just checking on you. Yeesh. Leave Jeremy alone. She found the dark side of Bookstagram. Okay, so how is he going to respond? I guess I'm going to lie to him and say that I blew up the scout, right? Like, that seems like the most optimum conclusion here. A lot of red compass ticks. Oh, did I miss something? Did I miss, like, hostels? Ain't fine. Oh, well.
Bring us
Yeah,
on,
Jeremy's
soldier.
fine. Jeremy's cool. I like Jeremy. You won't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing.
Yeah, we sure did that, chat. Didn't we do that, chat? We did that, chat.
Enemy is legion. What you need?
Magnetar, no. There's no novels of me yet.
A weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts.
As I was running down the road. Okay, so I probably just ran straight past a horde of enemies and didn't know it.
That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a porta potty.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
You never know, they might need to change their oil or something.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Everyone has to release their oil pan at some point. I'll leave you be. Ah, there's another little. Okay. A little bit more to the range. Haven't done anything in defense, so we'll pump defense up. Persuade is coming in really strong, so I definitely want to keep putting into that. I guess I need to, you guys need to put something in leadership too, since I've got companions as a thing now. And, okay, don't have another perk yet. But we'll wait on that. I already have a new fan already. If you don't tempt the writer, oh no. I can't stop anyone from doing anything, so you feel free.
Welcome to Watchpoint Omega.
Lone Star Fire Medic. Thank you for following. Welcome to the Watchpoint. See, spicy novel genre can get a 300-page book out of one image easily. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, is the quest marker? Yeah, the quest marker is leading me to, a secret weapon in the toilet. This is becoming Borderlands. The Dissident Hunter. I don't know. I'm starting to go for the dissidents on this one. Oh no, you're giving me a #1 fan. Oh no. I'm in danger. The load times on this game not friendly. I am playing the Switch version, because that's the one I have available to me at the time. So it's probably got something to do with it. No, I've got... Okay, I might have multiple people now writing Spicy Magnetar. This could be... amazing? Terrifying? Probably both. Probably both? Probably both.
Something got you down?
Nothing.
You're not a
Hello, I'm here to investigate your shitter. I don't want to take Ludwig's bundle from here. I'm not going to come unclean. I'm not going to be clean for so long. Okay, back to Silas. Let's talk to him. That's got to be the next goal to complete, right? And I can stop collecting grave money now. So wait, this is now the Spicy, Magnetar, and Mario cross. No! What? Why? No, no. Why are you crossing over me and Mario and Spicy? No! I don't want that spicy meatball. Activate the. I don't have plasma powers. If my fire powers are burned out for the day, so we're gonna have to do something about that later. Okay,
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
no, it's the Starcatcher armor. Thanks for noticing. About the fees.
You run into any trouble?
All done. Paperwork, fees, signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah, let's yeah, let's look at a little bit more at this.
Drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Yeah, thank you. Let's not be stingy here. I did a lot of work for you.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
You should see where my hands just were. You wouldn't have liked handing me money. He's convinced you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
And
yeah?
He judges alphabetically. And he was about the hope.
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
See, everyone's forgotten.
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
I don't understand. They said the colony was expecting us.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Okay, fine.
Something I can do
I get
for
the
you?
picture. Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
You first. I know you buried him.
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
Solid gold teeth. Could be worth something you pulled them out.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away, vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
You know, it's probably the first one. I'm going to put my bet on the first one. And yeah, this guy is a jerk. You're finding out everyone who's a Spacer's Choice cultist is pretty much a jerk. Yeah, let's keep an eye out for this
if you find anything.
Heath. Okay, I think that's all I got for you. If enemies are hostile, but your reputation isn't killed on sight, leaving for a few days will calm things down. Okay, so my reputation changed a little bit. I'm going to assume Spacers is happier with me now. Eugene faked death. Interesting theory. I think more likely than Eugene is Jesus. I mean, I'm sorry, but like, if he got sick with the plague and didn't cure himself, that's kind of a shitty Jesus. I'm just saying. Did he fake an autopsy too? Possibly. Or someone faked the autopsy so it wouldn't look bad on the entire town. I can't do that yet. Deliver Reed's message, speak to the vicar. Oh, right. I need to talk to the vicar. Side quest, that's done. Oh, I need to return to
Welcome
Ludwig.
to Watchpoint
Okay.
Omega.
Lucas Bun 13, thank you very much for following. Welcome in. Welcome to the Watchpoint. Okay, let's talk to Crazy again. I realize now when I say let's talk to Crazy again, that didn't narrow it down. I apologize. We're gonna talk to we're gonna talk to Robo Apocalypse Crazy. Ah, Switch, you're trying so hard. I kind of wanted to play the Switch version because I figured, like, even after they've done a lot of repairs to the engine and the graphics, it's still going to be hilarious to look at. All right, talk to me.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Yes, I found your package in the toilet.
Here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
I'm not gonna say it sounds like fun. How do I use this injury customizing unit?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I already got that one.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security.
Okay, well, we got that one right.
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking,
Welcome
what
to
we're looking
Watchpoint
for
Omega.
is a logic
Mizu
module.
Otaku, thank you very much for following. Okay, I need to get a brain now. Yeah, how am I supposed to get one of these logic modules?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
Oh, love the Super Sentai look. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, seems simple enough. The logic model is something you can help me with.
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Yeah, might be. Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Okay. So if I die, the only thing he's gonna do is open up a can of Coke Zero and pour it out. As I see how I'm treated in your military.
Go on.
Anything else? Just before we go. What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you. Scanning you with its murderous oculars.
Murderous oculars. The lenses in its eyes. Can't say I have.
Pray to the law that you never do. A mechanical never forgets the face of its enemy. First they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our
Oh no, now
lives,
we know what this is
they will
about.
take away our very lives.
They're coming for our jobs. I did not realize this would have, like, cultural significance when I started playing it, but this gets weirdly familiar now. I hate to admit I'm starting to see his point of view. Okay, so I have a weapon mod, but I don't think I want to use it on any of these basic pistols. I think I want to wait till I get something half decent. Okay, I think all roads now lead to the thermal plant. I do want to talk to the vicar, which is back inside. I'm not going to hurt Jeremy. Jeremy is a good boy. Jeremy has done nothing wrong. We're going to leave Jeremy alone. If we need some kind of mechanical brain, we'll get it from someone we haven't named yet. Yeah, I've seen the fast food restaurants that are mostly just run by machines. You don't interact with any people. Kind of gross. And I know that, like, machines doing art and music now is a really bad thing. Yeah, I'm starting to see this man's point of view. Down with the machines. Not you, Sai. Sai, you're a good machine. You don't count this conversation. Vicar. This place. How do we get in? Walked around to the entire... Why is there so much space back here? There we go. Yeah, you know these hallways are always going to have something if you follow them down. How do I get into you? It's just the side, isn't it? Side of the building. There we go.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Okay, you're not the one I need to talk to, but I think you're the one I have to talk to. Oh no, I see the indicator. You're the
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And
Vicar
Miss Holcomb
Max.
as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions?
Tossball?
The quickest way out of town?
You, sir, are not allowed to toss my balls. I haven't known you long enough for that. How do you know I'm an outsider, outside of the obvious everything?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here.
I mean,
except for Miss Holcomb,
I got that.
Who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me.
Rawr.
Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
See, I'm surprised to hear you dismiss your parishioners so casually.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Oh, fire, I understand. These are called jokes. I'll be making them from time to time. Later on, I will do something that is not a joke, and you can compare the two. Also, toss ball just sounds hilarious. Okay, did you just refer to this? Sounds a miserable place.
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Providing one to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Genocide! Cut off power to the deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Okay. What do you think Adelaide's group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
I really do not like the vibe of a religion that is corporate backed. This might be the thing that has creeped me out the most so far. Okay, what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to
He's a
know
book
such a
burner.
one is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands.
Uh-huh.
It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I'm sure that's absolutely what it has to do. I'm sure it's absolutely about not wanting the public to be in the hands of a heretical book. It's not at all a like steamy dark romance book about a man that's 8 foot tall and known only as the Flesh Tunneler. Couldn't be that, could it, Vicar? I need to know a little bit about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
You know what? I will look for the book.
Thank you. If you retrieve
I'm not going to get in the way of a
always
man's
find me
smut. Okay, so he doesn't really care. He doesn't really care about the ones who left the town. Some holy man, right? Okay, yeah, yet another quest that's outside the town. Mari, I am only putting things out in the ether. If they are giving you ideas, that is your brain's fault, not mine. Armor management. Oh, okay. I mean, ooh. Yeah, my basic is not great. 4% condition, 100% condition. Tech skills up 5. And melee skill. Ooh, stealth skill. Oh, I I can do 2 at once. Cool. So I don't have to lose that tech bonus. A tentacle being sounds right, but no, no. Oh, I'm gonna have to have censored fan art soon. Oh, right, retrieving the logic module. Long tomorrow, cache of medicine. I was a bit genuinely confused about this whole train of thoughts, as am I. Okay, so everything just heads here. Alright. You have to officially progress the story. Okay. Hang on 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. You know, Magnetar made it in our galaxy when stories are written of him and tentacles. Is that a rite of passage on this planet? No, Mari, you don't have to settle down. We're all just having fun here. Speaking of tentacle monsters, what did you fight today? I mean, I said it beforehand. I found a sentient iceberg that was trying to freeze over the tropics. Not a great thing to deal with. I burned through all of my firepower in order to do that. That's why we're sticking to green today. I'm getting experience just wandering by vending machines. That's fascinating. Okay, so I went out the wrong side of the town. Oh well. Fire, I did hydrate. It's one of the things I just went off screen to do. Yeah, we burned through everything I had for Flame Impact today. Just fine. Just fine. It won't be long. It'll be back. You want to know more about simians that hurl meteorites? They're not pleasant. Have you heard of your King Kong? Okay. Okay, much larger. And with a ready supply of rocks. You're going down. Nope. Jeez, I could not get that one to drop. Yeesh. They didn't even have anything on them. One of my opinions on the Cybertronians. Someone else used that word on my debut. No one has explained what a Cybertronian is yet. They sound nice. I've personally encountered any. Ooh. Piecemeal mining helmet. Yeah, I'll take that. Also, I definitely need to watch for the yellow barrels.
Huh? Get ready.
Didn't see him. Why am I having such such a hard time aiming. Oh, jeez. I fired so many shots that just seemed to like sail in random directions. Transformers. Okay, I've heard of those. King Kong didn't end well here, though. Poor guy got taken out by a biplane. I heard he teamed up with Godzilla. So it seems to have gone over the biplane thing. Mechanical life forms from a planet called Cybertron. They are capable of converting from a biped form to alternate form. Sometimes vehicles, sometimes animals. Interesting. I mean, I've met shapeshifters before, so that sounds similar to that. Okay, so let's see where the autosave dropped us, because this could be a bit of walking to get back to where we were. Okay, looks like it's just outside this, just before I left the town. Okay, that's fine. Were you trained by the Empire with their stormtroopers? I don't know what that means. The Clintar? Dire race. What are you people saying? Dire Wraith, Clintar, Cybertron, Stormtrooper. You're just saying words now. I think you're making things up. I'm new to your planet, and now you're just messing with me. You're just making all of this up just to have your own fun. I get it. I get it. Star Wars. Is that all Star Wars? It's called Star Wars. Okay, so the Dire Wraiths and Clintar are Star Wars. Got it. Stormtroopers are an army that are well known here for not being able to hit anything when they shoot. They can't aim. They've got a really cool name for someone that sounds very useless.
Heads down.
No, not all Star Wars. You're throwing so many things at me. How am I supposed to tell? Dire Wraiths are an enemy of Rom the Space Knight, and the Clintar are better known as symbiotes. Okay. So symbiotic creatures and someone named Rom. Okay, got it. Is there any kind of cooldown where you can only change forms every so often, or can you change forms whenever you find the proper meteor/element? So most of the time I can just change whenever I want. There's no cooldown or anything. Oh, hang on. I got noticed. Okay, not bad, not bad. So it's more a matter of... Oh, that's just a leg. It's more a matter of... My armor will adapt certain minerals that I find into the components needed to activate the different elements. But once I burn up that material, it's pretty much done until I catch another meteor. Have you met on your journey to our planet a being named Magnanimous? Magnanimous? No, I don't think I've heard of this being. You need to not hide in tall grass. You're not a Pokemon, and no, I'm not explaining what a Pokemon... then how are you any help to me? I'm gonna change my approach. Instead of just wandering into the middle of town, I'm just gonna go around, take the high ground. I don't need to kill every enemy along the way. I just need to get there. More marauders over there. Just here to create chaos. That sounds like something a mace would do. Umi is home. Welcome back to the chat, Umi. Here, I'm getting paranoid about this place. Let me save. I'm hearing enemy
Welcome
noises.
to Watch Point Omega.
Dreaming Hanu, thank you very much for following. Stealth mission. I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome in. Pokemon, children capturing monsters to gain the power of the gods. Why are you letting children do this? Does your planet not value children? Yeah, we'll play it stealthy this time. We'll just like skirt around the establishment. I'm sure there's a ton of really nice loot in there if I'm willing to shoot through everybody, but I'm not. Can I scale? Do not. No. 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 I gotta follow the road. See, if you're from an intergalactic sector, you probably know about the champion of Earth and winner of the most recent contest of champions, Linkara. He'd be able to inform you quite a few of these life forms, as well as catch you up on pop culture as well. Linkara sounds very informative. Linkara sounds like someone I would learn a lot from. Ooh. Ammo. Oh, hang on. Another box. Locked. I don't have things to unlock. More ammo though. The game is suddenly loading me up on ammo. This is not a concerning sign at all. Anything in these? No. Have I heard of LeBron James yet? No. I've not heard of a LeBron James. They sound like someone who's fallen from grace. Oh, there's a lot of dead dogs.
Move along,
Painted.
stranger. We don't want any trouble.
How about I just put that gun away? I'm just gonna slowly walk up to you, and you're not going to aim that gun at me.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Looking for Adelaide. Need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
But maybe two of them? You said something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Yeah, I can see that. We've all got problems. I just got shot into space. We both. Let's do the absurd one and see what she says.
Explains why you're still yammering on at me. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I can keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
No. We'll be nice, and we'll be nice and support. Don't worry about her. I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
One question about Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can.
Several questions. How well you know her?
Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
It's just okay. You seem so personable. Can't imagine how you didn't get along with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
I mean, technically you're all job deserters, so let's not go calling anybody lazy here, okay? Okay, any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
How many planets have you been? It's hard to keep track. I've crossed 16 different galaxies to be here. That's a lot of planets to cover. And that's not even accounting for my normal patrols before I came here. The thing about being a plasmoid is you can leave no trace evidence. I'm going to assume a plasmoid is a very gooey thing. More so when you have a pet gelatinous cube. What? A pet cube. A pet cube made of gelatin. I have so much to learn. Hey, the marauders took her away.
Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
Very high opinion of Zoe. Point me somewhere specific, just not just out there.
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
Yeah, I've seen D&D, but I have not seen every aspect of D&D. So gelatinous cube is a D&D thing. Got it. Change subject.
What is it?
I'll leave you be. Okay, so... Okay. Lieutenant Picard. No problem. You can see D&D as well. There's a show Thursday night on Gob the Goblin's channel here called Scheduled Conflicts. I've watched this D&D they play. It's quite lovely. Okay.
Oh, God.
Talk to me.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever
What's a poultice?
Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
This is already giving me such better vibes. Now, so long as they don't end up culty, we might be doing okay. Also, I just saw my frames drop pretty bad. Ooh, boy. That was weird. Okay, you must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Oh, she doesn't look that old.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
None of that sounds appealing. Let's just keep being cordial. How about that? It's just your greenhouse.
The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
Hippies. We're dealing with hippies. Right, man, you grow anything out here?
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
This is where we find out the fertilizer is people, and then we have to make a moral choice between two very bad groups of people. Poultice, a soft, moist mass of material, typically a plant material or flower applied to the body to relieve soreness and inflammation and keep in place with a cloth. Okay. Ice pack would have worked, but okay. So you made a home for yourself out here?
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Oh boy. Okay. Why did you leave your old home? Like we need to ask this.
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Okay, we finally have to get down to business here. Let's see what she says when she finds out I'm from Reed.
Reed Thompson. You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off the power that belongs to the town. Come back to Cannery. That's about it. Okay, this is a lie. He's absolutely not making amends. Living off the power that belongs to the town. Come back to the Cannery. That's about it.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Who said I agreed to it? Cam has a power regulator. I need to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Hero? Hero? I can be hero? Chat, we need to make up for all the countless wrongs. We did a murder as soon as we got to this planet, so I kind of feel like we owe it a little bit. Okay, what do you got against the town, other than, you know, being run by consumer cults?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I don't like you much though. That in her face get me on your side. As people trying to make a living. See, I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down. Workers desert in droves. and our own little camp grows and thrives.
Just blow up this solar system and no one has to work for this place anymore. See, I like your thinking. We're cutting straight to the root here, but there's also this thing called collateral damage, where I'm pretty sure that would also blow up some good people. So we're not going to blow the whole solar system. Umi, you still need to be on a wanted poster for the murder and all the lying. Lying is not a crime, aside from when we lied to police officers, but that's different. And no, we did not do the murder. We're just the thing that landed on the victim. Okay, so look, if a piano falls from a building and hits somebody on the floor, I don't think you arrest the piano. Okay? I'm pretty sure you arrest the person who dropped said piano, and he's floating up there in space somewhere after he kidnapped me. See, considering it, you think Reed's just trying to spite you.
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Okay, yeah, I will consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Okay, so now we have the debate. Either way, people are going to suffer, but also, fuck Spacer's choice. Nah, send that piano away. That piano's going to be doing life. Okay, so mission objective for power from the geothermal plant. And I have to make my choice where the power comes. I have to get out of... Oh. I have to leave the town first and then make my way over. I can wrap around. Where's a map? A map would be fantastic right about now. Okay. There's the power plant. Love cyberpunk books and movies. I think that is why I have a lack of trust with mega corporations. I mean, some mega corporations aren't bad. I work for Triad and they haven't done anything like this. They're perfectly nice. But yeah, like, Spacer's choices really get in my nerves.
Welcome to Watchpoint Omega.
A hollowed eye. Thank you very much for following. Welcome to the Watch Point. Another way in? Ooh.
Unexpected.
Watch out!
Oh! This robot's not nice. I don't have any other weapons. There we go. Are you proud of me? Yeah, good seeing you. Thanks for coming in, Hollowed. Yeah, the Marauders don't have anything on them, because that'd be free loot. Anything else hidden around here? Oh, another Guardian.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Oh, there's more than one, too. took out each other. That's awesome. Oh, there's another one. Carve him up like it's Monster Hunter. A game I really do want to play on this stream once I've got my setup done right. If there was a third option, would I take it? I mean, if there's one that, like, kept both places from being miserable, sure. But also, one side of this has absolutely not endeared itself to me in the least. Over here. Find a way to make the Corpo side less miserable. Good luck. I mean, I would kind of, at this point, I don't mind making the Corpos suffer so much. I met a couple of good people in the town, but it feels like everyone who escaped from the town really just wants to be free of the whole, you know, Spacer's Choice thing. I would take the third option if it meant galaxy destruction. We already established this, we're not blowing up the solar system. That is not a productive way of handling your problems. Might want to put a pot of coffee on and think about what to do.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
I feel like I am being put in a situation where there is no right thing. Hey. Ah! So I actually switched weapons. Ow. That would have been so cool. I was getting the drop on him, and then I accidentally hit the wrong button and switched back to the gun in melee range. Lots of energy cells. I'd really like to get a weapon that uses those. We killed the corporate but saved the good people. There's not a whole lot. Not gonna lie, every time I hear Triad, it makes me think back to Megaforce die-cast metal toys I collected in the early 90s. Two factions, good V-Rocks and evil Triad. But thankfully your Triad Corporation / company isn't evil / corrupt. Absolutely not. They watch over the existence of the universe and they monitor it to make sure everything still operates smoothly. Triad's here to help you. That's why they sent me to protect the planet. Have I heard of Hardcore Civilization? It's a great piece of dystopian fiction. No, I have not. I'm still getting used to your fiction on this planet. Okay, hang on. Just in case I do a dumb. Let's check the plant status first. Operating at 22% efficiency. That does not seem very efficient. The power currently is distributed to Edgewater and Botanical Laboratory. Structural damage detected. Please notify the designated supervisor. Okay, warning. Power redirect function has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Okay. So I guess we gotta fight our way through here now. A little bit of loot.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Yeah, considering everything in here's nearly killed me so far. Unlock doors. Personal files. I'm not gonna read through all these. First has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here, just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete the sentry if I ever return. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Backpack, light ammo. Oh, I need 5 for that one. Barely have. I only have the 1. Verity's breath inhalant. Heavy ammo. I got a bunch of heavy ammo. I don't have a weapon that uses it though. Actually does. Oh, item repair now. I need to be on a workbench for that. Let's see. The gun's condition is at 59%. Let me switch to... Yeah, I'm gonna switch out the fresh one. Okay. 73, 73. Okay. Works for me. Sealed. Hey, what do we do? What do I do to get the door open? Unlock the door. Say lockdown. Authorization passcode required. Spacer Thompson works. Okay, cool. Oh. Skittering.
Pros investigating.
Okay, not too bad. The whacking stick helps a lot. Anything else I can loot?
System up.
Oh.
Performing an area sweep now.
Get ready.
Didn't see that. Why are you just walking away from me? Get back here. See, I smacked him straight in the face with a sword, and he just kind of turned and went, yeah, no, I'm leaving now.
Here they come.
The area.
Oh, no, no. Whacking stick. Good range on the whacking stick. I had stick. Stick very good. Stick was very good. Stick better than gun for handling these robots. You have anything? Big cartridge, light ammo. Okay, I'll take that. over here.
There's two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale? Something you need?
Oh, we can pry into her private life. Let's pry into her private life.
That's on account of how I never met her.
How's that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Are you? The children are commodities as soon as they are born. Guys, this is corporate slavery. Do you think there's any chance I am actually going to help out the corporation here? It's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about
anything else I can talk about?
Clean?
Okay, just common stuff.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
Drink it yourself.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
This is getting more bleak and bleak.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
He's kind of got a point here.
The Vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how it goes sometimes. Okay, next up.
Get away!
There's someone here. Also, we owe the crazy man an apology. The machines actually are, like, kind of on a rampage here. They're not gonna come swarming out and taking over the town, but, you know, they are a threat. Yes, I know a man's trying for help, but I can still look for loot. Ah, no, run, 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 run.
Processing incoming. Investigate.
Level 4. I've achieved a level by beating a robot with a stick. Truly, we are in the best timeline. All that. 10 more ability points. Yeah, now I've starting to see the advantages in the melee. Let's see, a little bit in tech, so my medical gets up 10. One more in defense to get that up. And just one. Okay, there we go. That in. Melee power attacks. By holding the attack button, you can charge up an overhead power attack that inflicts significant extra damage. I can big whacking now. Cool. Thanks for Pride. Thank you for coming in. Hope you have a good day. Do I have another perk yet? Yes, I do. Okay, so this time we are taking the extra base health. Beautiful. That's what I need. Leap. Press the jump button twice, moving forward to leap forward. Ooh, the air dash goes. Oh, I forget about the air dashes. Mag has Wackus Bongus. Mag does the big whack.
Where to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we?
Investigating.
Oh.
Here they come!
Thanks for not looking at me. They're not the brightest robots. I go unga bunga. Oh, yeah, you have Adreno on you. Nice. Use that. Light ammo. Go. Sentry. I saw someone back here I could grab. Yep. Another health thing. Oh, I see hiding back here. Always check the corners, chat. You never know. Oh, this is a big one.
The last. I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Okay, so I guess now we go to where we actually convert the power. Choose who gets to have it. Whack and stick. Here, machines. Oh, we're back to where we started. Okay, here we go.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. decent, hardworking folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers in power. The deserters are a community. You can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
No, I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Okay. Redirect power. Safety failures detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Redirected power is an irreversible procedure. Continue. Redirect it to Edgewater. Redirect it to the Botanical Laboratory. See, I know there's innocent people in Edgewater, and technically that's the larger community, but at the same time, they're being ruled by a corporate overlord. I don't think this is going to make them suffer, but they're also going to have to adapt and escape that. There's no good answer here. I think the whole point of this game seems to be you have to make this choice, and there really isn't a good one here. All I know is that Spacer's Choice is creeping me out to the nth degree, and I'm mostly making this decision based on the fact that I really do not want to be friendly with them. I really do not want to deal with them in any kind of helpful manner. Donnelly, you make a good point. I would just be prolonging it. They would just give them an excuse to stay and keep doing what they do, which is not good for them. No, I think we redirect to the Botanical Laboratory. Now operating at optimal capacity. Edgewater power regulator is now safe to remove. Well, we've saved a town. And we've doomed a town. I think that's as good a place as any to end for the day. We're going close to 4 hours here. Yeah, I figured no matter who I pick, something is going to go awry here. So, yeah, there wasn't really any avoiding a weird outcome. It's just, Deserter is now agreeable. Spacer's Choice reputation decreased. That's perfectly fine. I'm perfectly okay fighting against the corporate overlord here. Alright, so I think that is probably going to do it for us today. We've been going for quite a bit. Turns out the faction was Triax, not Triad. Okay, cool. So, yeah, Triad in the clear. Triad good, Triax bad. Got it. Alright, let's move out of here for a second. So, I hope everyone had fun today. This is our first game stream. I've never played the game before, but I like the vibe. I'm having fun with it. So, we will probably be doing this for our Monday game. All of this is kind of a feeling out period. Oh, we have doodles. Hang on. I need to go to... the blue skies. Oh, I love that. Getting closer and closer to figuring out what I look like. You're not quite there. Gonna be in the spacesuit. Okay. Go follow Agent Magnetar on Blue Sky. I'll go ahead and repost it there. Let me quickly drop this in so people can see it. Look at me and then look at me in the spacesuit. Oh, I love it. Thank you very much, Mari. This is fun. This is fun. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be kind of a feeling out period. The times, the games are all prone to change depending on what works for you guys and what does not. We will be back tomorrow, same 3 p.m. Eastern time for Metal Gear Solid 2. So we'll do a little bit of retro gaming while we are here. And then on Wednesday, we're doing a little bit of Nintendo gaming with Mario RPG, the remake for the Switch, not the classic. And then late Friday, early Saturday, during the midnight run is going to be just whatever I feel like. And it's going to be a little bit more laid back. But that's how the stream works. So thank you everyone for tuning into the first game stream. Do appreciate it. We need to raid somebody. And I feel like, let's see who we got here. I feel like since Red Claw raided me during the debut, I think it's only fair we raid Red Claw today. That sound good to chat? Red Claw is a good friend. He shares a lot of the same brain rots that I do. And also Minerva is currently streaming with him. They are both good beans. They're both friends of mine. Please go say hi to them. You are going to enjoy them if you have not experienced them before. So, yeah, we are going to raid over to Red Claw. The raid message is going to be shooting stars incoming, so copy paste that and use your appropriate emotes if you would like to do so. Yeah, thank you once again for coming to join me. All right, everybody in the raid bus. Everybody in the raid bus, we're gonna go say hi to Red. Again, thank you very much for making this special. Yeah, we are having fun with this so far. I'm glad everybody has been enjoying this. So, again, I will see everybody on Tuesday. If you want to follow along with what I'm doing or give me some feedback, that's over on the Blue Sky. I'm always going to be looking and seeing what people are saying there. And we're just going to feel this out and see what works for everybody. So, thank you everyone for watching. It's been very special, and I will see you next time. Till then, keep reaching for the stars, because one day one of them will be yours. Goodbye, everybody.